and welcome to New Filmmakers Los Angeles in partnership with Movie Maker magazine. My name is Danny De Lillo, and we're here at the Cambridge Los Angeles showroom in West Hollywood, and I'm here with Tyler and Nicole with their animated feature, Jarthur the Alien. Let's take a look at a clip.
He came from outer space and crashed on a nearby lawn in Cheese Heights, where he met me, Lydia Lizard, and it became my mission to get him back to Blobulon. He's Jarthur the Alien!
I'm a blob!
Tyler and Nicole, it's a delight to have you here in the studio today.
Thank you.
Tell us a brief synopsis of Jarthur the Alien.
Well, Jarthur the Alien is about an alien blob named Jarthur who is visiting a small town on Earth called Cheese Heights. And he's looking for the energy to save his planet, which he calls Noonan.
I'm like, I love it. When I read the synopsis myself, I thought, this is brilliant. And I loved your film. It was so much fun.
Thank you so much.
Really, how did you come up with the idea?
Well, it started out as an experiment, really. I wanted to learn how to do rotoscoping, which is the animation technique where you film something in live action and then trace it afterwards. And I wanted to do that for the mouths. So I pretty much just drew some random characters, which ended up becoming Jarthur and Alan the scientist, and made up some voices while I was filming my mouth. And it just became this little experiment, and Nicole, she's my girlfriend, and we've collaborated on a few other creative projects together, and once she saw it, she saw some potential to turn it into a series, with an introduction at the beginning and adding some more characters and plot twists. So it kind of developed into a web series from there.
Nicole, what did you feel about Jarthur the Alien when Tyler told you the idea of this?
Well, I saw it and I originally had thought, we'll just have Alan take Jarthur around and show him what ice cream is and what, all these different but we kind of wanted to give it a little bit of like something to grab the audience. So we wanted to create like a villain, and so Alan just sort of became that, and then we saw the potential for us doing voices together, and so Lydia Lizard was created, and she became this ultimate, super positive character for Jarthur, and it ended up really becoming a story about friendship in my mind, and kind of like not having, they're kind of just clueless characters. Like they have nothing, they have no idea how to do anything really, but they just love each other as friends, and it's about, just doing anything at all costs.
And I'm so happy you've made a series of it, because it did leave me wanting to see more as well. Now, how has that experience been for you? Because you said you've done season 1, and now you're on to season 2.
Well, we completed 2 seasons of the web series, 6 episodes each, around 5 minutes long for each episode. And once we finished 2 seasons of it over the course of about 2 years, we decided, hey, if we cut out the credits and the previously, this could be one cohesive story as a feature film. And we cut it together, and it was 52 minutes, and so that just barely counts as a feature.
Now, you had the honor of being in the home of the filmmaking world of Los Angeles and grew up here, which is incredible. When did you both kind of know this was the direction you wanted to go into filmmaking?
Well, for me personally, I've been making movies since I was a kid, and I always knew that I wanted to make movies since around age 8 or so. And, progressively became more serious with writing scripts and whatnot. And I went to Chapman University and studied film there. So that's where I really got my education. And after that, I had never actually done animation while I was in film school, but I had always wanted to do animation. So I just started looking up some YouTube tutorials and learning different programs, and then I started getting really passionate about animation because for the first time I was able to truly express all these ideas that I had in a more tangible way rather than just trying to put a crew together into a live action kind of absurdity. So it's much easier to be absurd with animation.
I love that. It really fits in my personality. It's great. And Nicole, you're from a graphic design background anyway. Was this kind of an easy fit for you?
Yeah, I felt like it has been. I mean, ever since I was a little kid, I've always drawn pictures and love to tell stories, and I write children's books and illustrate them. So it's different, but really similar, and it works really well that we can bounce ideas off of each other. And through dating Tyler, I kind of made some connections and worked on set a little, so I kind of know a little more about how that works and whatnot. So the film and storytelling just sort of came together and works really well we just work well together as a team. So
you really, both of you do it. It's incredible, and it just goes to show. But I mean, your team actually is extended by the fact that you had some family members involved. Both of your families were involved in the making of this animation. Tell us a bit more about that.
Well, my dad is actually the composer for the entire film, and his name is Steve Holtman, and he works mostly professionally as a trombone player for movies and TV, a lot of Disney Pixar movies and that kind of stuff. But he's also a composer for more independent stuff, and he's been doing music for my movies for a long time. And once we told him about this project, he really wanted to do that too, and his musical style fits perfectly for it. And he's very, very talented. So he was a really big part of the creation of it. And I also brought my mom in, who's not an actor, to do some acting. My brother, he's more of a writer, not really an actor, but he was the wise mouse in it as well. So we brought a lot of non-actors in.
Yeah, I mean, we're not really actors either, but voiceover really gives you a lot of opportunity to just go wild, because you're not really worried about your body movements and how you're looking on camera. You're just purely putting it out there.
What is it like after all the hard work that you put into making this to have your film selected for NewFilmmakers Los Angeles?
It was a huge honor to be selected by NewFilmmakers. I've known about them for a while now. I had even submitted some projects a while ago, and this is the first time that we had been selected by them. So it's a huge honor, and being able to be at such a great venue in Los Angeles with a nice big screen and being able to invite everyone to come,
Everyone there is just so nice too. Yeah. Everyone we interacted with, who puts the festival together is just really kind, and we love that. Really appreciate that.
Yeah, welcome to the family.
Yeah.
Welcome to the family.
Thank you. Yeah, everyone from the start, they demonstrated to us that they actually knew our project. They knew the characters, and they were passionate about that, and that's what we have been hoping for. Yeah.
Well, I really love this project, and it leaves me wanting more. So what is next for both of you?
Well, we've been working on a few different projects. We're hoping to possibly develop Jarthur into doing a third season or a possible other feature of it. We're working on another main project right now called the Sleep Talk Diaries, which takes real sleep talk recordings from us, and we're animating them. Yeah. So
I think that's brilliant. I just can't wait for this. It sounds really funny.
Thank you. Yeah, we found out about this app that actually is sound activated, so it records your sleep talking, and both of us have heard that we were sleep talkers our whole lives.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I'd wake him up and stuff like that, so
yeah.
He just got curious and found an app online, and then we had so many recordings, they were just completely absurd, and we're like, we should just do something with this. We're both artists, and we want a way to showcase that weekly, and so we've been every Sunday, we call it Sleep Talk Sunday. We post a sleep talk animation.
I think that's great. You're gonna bring all the sleep talkers of the world, and we're gonna make movies out of it. It's gonna be fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, I love your creativity. I love how you put together this wonderful feature, and I'm really excited to be able for us all to share your next experiences with filmmaking. And so congratulations on Jarthur the Alien.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much.
Really
You know, and if I get any sleep talking, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, please do.
All right.